CEO paid her to be his fake girlfriend. Then she found out he was dying. Clara sat in the back room of the diner, her apron stained with coffee and regret. She checked her phone again. No new tips, no extra shifts, no miracle. Her brother, Jamie, had another hospital appointment next week. The doctor said he needed surgery soon. Clara didn't need a medical degree to know what that meant. More money she didn't have. She scrolled through job listings between orders, her fingers trembling. Then she saw it. $10,000, 1 month, be my girlfriend. No romance required, NDA mandatory. She laughed bitterly. Another scam, probably. But she clicked anyway. A meeting was offered, a location sent. She hesitated. Then she looked at her brother's photo in her locket and whispered, "I've done worse for less." The penthouse felt like another planet. Marble floors, a grand piano no one played, art that cost more than her entire life. Then she met him, Damien Hart, mid-30s, clean-shaven, dark eyes, impeccably dressed, except for the deep fatigue behind his charm. "I need someone believable," he said. "My family thinks I'm incapable of love. My mother is dying. I need her to think I've changed." Clara narrowed her eyes. "You're paying me to lie to a dying woman." "I'm paying you to lie to everyone but her." That line shouldn't have shaken her, but it did. The contract was signed. The rules were clear. Be sweet in public, be invisible in private, don't ask questions, and most importantly, don't fall in love. Clara played her part. She smiled at charity galas, kissed his cheek at family dinners, held his hand as flashbulbs popped. But behind the cameras, Damien barely spoke. He spent hours locked in his study, missed meals, coughed at night. Then one evening she walked in without knocking. The room smelled like antiseptic. On his desk, test results, scans him and a terminal diagnosis. Stage V4 leukemia. Treatment failed. Time, 6 months. Clara staggered backward. "You're dying." He looked up slowly. "Now you know. You can leave if you want, but the money stays." Clara didn't leave. Something told her not to. That night, she called Jamie's doctor for updates. During the call, the doctor paused. "Your brother's condition, the genetic marker in his blood, it's extremely rare." "Rare?" she asked. "Yes, rare, and potentially valuable. It matches the only known missing donor profile for an experimental leukemia treatment. We've been searching for the match for years." Clara froze. "Wait, are you saying I could be the match?" The doctor hesitated. "You're not just a match. You might be the cure." Clara stared at Damien's sleeping form that night. The man who hired her to lie. The man she was beginning to feel too much for. She wasn't pretending anymore, and now she had a choice that would cost her everything. Tell him, and give him a chance to live, or walk away and let him die, never knowing she could have saved him. Clara didn't sleep that night. She sat in the kitchen, the contract crumpled beside her like yesterday's lie. Her heart pounded with a truth no one else knew. She could save Damien. All she had to do was tell him. But every time she opened her mouth, the past got in the way. He was still her employer, still the man who treated her like a performance, not a person. And if she gave him this gift, would he even accept it? Or worse, would he use her again and walk away with a thank you and a wire transfer? At breakfast, Damien sat across from her, sipping black coffee. His hands trembled just slightly. He hid it well, but she noticed. "You don't look great," she said softly. He raised an eyebrow. "You're not paid to insult me." "You're not paying me enough to lie." A flicker of something, surprise, amusement, passed through his face. "You're different," he said. "Most people disappear when they find out. Clara swallowed hard. I'm not most people. That evening, Damien collapsed in the hallway. Clara ran to him, heart racing. His breath was shallow, his pulse weak. Call Marcus, he muttered. He knows what to do. But Clara didn't call Marcus. She called Dr. Lena Patel, her brother's oncologist, the woman who'd told her the truth. Within an hour, Dr. Patel arrived at the penthouse. She examined Damien, then pulled Clara aside. It's progressing faster than we thought. He's not stable. Clara's voice cracked. He won't make it to 6 months, will he? Not unless we intervene. And you... Clara, you're not just a match. Your immune profile is so rare. This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance. If you donate, he might have a future. Clara walked into his room as Damien slept. Machines beeped softly beside him. His skin was pale, his jaw clenched in his sleep, like he was still fighting even now. She touched his hand gently. You don't know me, she whispered, but I've seen enough to know you're not ready to give up. Tears filled her eyes. You hired me to pretend to care, but I do. I really do, and I can save you. Even if you don't believe in saving yourself. She pressed her forehead to his. I'll do it. Even if you never say thank you. The next morning, Damien woke up to Clara seated beside him, calm, determined. We need to talk, she said. There's something I haven't told you? He blinked. Let me guess, you're a spy, a con artist? You're writing a book about me? She shook her head slowly. I'm the match. He stared at her. The what? Your donor? The one your doctors have been searching for? The one who might actually give you a shot at living? Silence. Then a bitter laugh. Of course.